Tonight, parents in OK respond after a threat against students on social media. An arrest was made following a Snapchat post this week that referenced a gun. 2 Works For You reporter Megan Allison shows us why families say they're relieved some teachers at their school are armed.
These signs are put in multiple locations around the schools with the same message. Some teachers here are armed and ready to defend their students. With recent threats hitting close to home, families tell us they're grateful for this resource. School staff reached out to the Wagner County Sheriff's Office Wednesday when these photos surfaced from a 15-year-old student suspended for bringing a knife and taser to campus last month. Deputies took him into custody Thursday. Families in the neighborhood hope signs like this would prevent a threat from escalating into action.
I think they'll think twice before they want to do anything.
Some parents say with recent events, they've considered taking students out of school, but tell 2 Works For You having guns on campus gives peace of mind.
It was very scary. I didn't want to send my child to school, but at the time I knew that the teachers were armed and knew that they would have a safe zone for the kids and protect them.
This mother used to attend OK schools herself. She says these types of concerns are a recent development, and she's glad schools are taking action.
I think it's a great, unique situation, but at the same time, it's not really showing them an education. I mean, it's great to be able to keep your kids in a safe zone, but at the same time, why are we having to arm our schools?
In a rural neighborhood, some families say any resource to protect students is a benefit, but others tell us OK is a small town where people can rely on each other.
We just don't live in a big city where there's so much going on, you know. This is a pretty quiet little town. It's a nice little town. It's a good little town to live in. Everything's okay and okay.
Parents tell us the Wagner County Sheriff's Office does send deputies out here at the beginning and end of the school day, but they believe arming teachers could cut down on response times while class is in session. Reporting in OK, Megan Allison, 2 Works For You.
Developing now tense moments at Central Michigan University. Authorities say 2 people were shot and killed inside a dorm this morning. They say the incident appears to be domestic related. The 2 people killed were not students at the university. After a week of mourning and tributes, America's pastor, Reverend Billy Graham, was laid to rest today at his library in Charlotte. President Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence were among the more than 2,000 who attended Graham's funeral this afternoon. Jay Gray was also there and joins us with a closer look.
They gathered this morning beneath this massive tent. A president and preachers, dignitaries and leaders, believers from around the world, drawn to the big top.
Jesus said you have to become as a little child.
Just as they've been for decades, by the passion and faith.
What shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Of America's pastor.
Thank you all for being here, and you're here because you love him.
The service was filled with the tenets and traditions of Reverend Billy Graham's life.
He loved the Bible. It governed how he lived, and it governed how